Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking to you about networking and where to meet people on social media, because ultimately this is a business built on, the process of networking, and it's super important for you to be constantly adding to your network, connecting with new people, and being creative about it too. First things first, and I just want to say this because I feel like this is a very common fear or worry that a lot of people have when it comes to, reaching out to people. I never want you guys to feel like you're bothering your friends, okay? This business and this journey have both obviously done something pretty incredible for you, your health, your life, maybe even your relationships, certainly your confidence. And, you need to hold on to that and harness that and feel the edges of that and really believe in that when you go to reach out to other people. What we're sharing with people is something of tremendous value, and it's so important not to lose sight of that. So if you haven't taken some time yet to really figure out or feel out how your life has changed because of this opportunity, I want you to do that today, okay? So the first thing you're going to do after you've done that is you're going to make a list of people who that, can benefit from this opportunity. Whether it's from the nutritional aspect, somebody who could benefit from getting started with Shakeology, the fitness aspect, and yes, even the financial aspect, so the business opportunity. And when I say a list of people, I'm not talking like a list of 10 people. I'm talking literally anyone and everyone that who you can possibly think of. A list of at least 100 people long. Yes, you do know that many people, I assure you. And if you want to tell me that I'm wrong, I encourage you to hop on over to your Facebook profile and just see how many Facebook friends you have. You at least know 100 people, okay? So we call this list the memory jogger, and these are all the people that you're going to want to begin reaching out to. Now, of course, there's a however. There will come a day when you feel as though you have exhausted this list. You've literally, reached out to all of these people. Maybe you've, followed up with them, you've invited them, and this list is just toast. It's history, and you've done all that you possibly can do with it. Today I'm going to talk to you about where you can meet more people and how you can continue to grow your network and build relationships with new people and have more people to reach out to every single month without feeling like you've literally connected with absolutely everybody and their mother, and there's no one left in the world who needs your help, because we know that that could not be further from the truth. There are so many people in this world who need our help, and there are so many people who are just wishing and waiting and praying for our extended hand, for our reach out, for our conversation to get started with them. So where to find people? The place you're going to find more people, Facebook groups. Your first task is going to be to create a list of your hobbies and the things that make you, okay? Do you love yoga? Do you love hiking? Are you a mom? Are you a teacher? Etc. How do you define yourself, and what are the things that you enjoy? Then you're going to search for groups on Facebook that you can join. For starters, I encourage you to think locally. If you're a mom, you're going to want to join a local mom group on Facebook, or a local Facebook group that speaks to who you are and how you identify yourself. Next, start searching for groups that you can be a part of. So once you're in these groups, I would encourage you to spend maybe 5-10 minutes max a day scrolling through the feeds on these groups and just liking and commenting on people's posts that you feel drawn to, okay? Engage with people in these groups. When you engage on somebody's post, add them as a friend on Facebook. Now, will they automatically add you as a friend necessarily. No, not always, but a lot of people will. And your job when they do add you is to simply reach out and shoot them a message just saying, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. I really appreciate it. We're both in such and such a group, and I love connecting with like-minded people. It's also important to keep a running list of who you're adding to your network and where you're adding them from in a notebook or an organized system of some kind. One thing that I will say about these Facebook groups is that people enter into groups because, you know, they like engaging with other people, and you're going to notice that too just from being in these groups, that, you know, people love commenting on what everyone else is sharing, and in a lot of ways that's what we're looking for in our challengers, right? Because in challenge groups, you know, we want people to be actively engaged in what it is we're sharing. We want people to cheer each other on. We want people who, you know, aren't going to be afraid to, you know, put themselves out there a little bit and, you know, trust this community that we've built and that space, that support and accountability group. So in a lot of ways, people who join these groups, they're kind of a rare breed of people, because there are so many people on social media who are more private, but you're not going to find those more private people in Facebook groups. I will also say that, you know, there are going to probably be several other Beachbody coaches and other multi-level marketing or network marketing companies, people from other companies in these groups, and that's 100% fine. No single person in that group is going to be like you. You need to believe in, you know, what it is you bring to the table just as a human. You know, you're not going to go into these groups and, you know, share that you have a challenge group coming up. That's not what this is for. This is solely for the purpose of connecting with people, adding them as your friends on Facebook, and connecting with them in, you know, private conversations. You will probably notice that there are going to be people who do post, you know, sales and promotions and all kinds of other stuff in the groups that you're a part of, and that's not what we do, okay? We share, we don't sell, and unfortunately not every consultant or you know, independent coach or whatever is going to, you know, have that same mindset. But as long as you're, you know, joining these groups with a sense of integrity, and you're solely joining these groups for the purpose of, you know, connecting with like-minded people and connecting with people who you have things in common with, that's all that matters. So this is a really great way to continue growing your network. And if you haven't already started joining Facebook groups, I 100% encourage you to start doing so today. So your call to action for right now is first to make your memory jogger list, and then to make a list of your hobbies and how you identify yourself. So for example, I love hiking, I love yoga, I love dancing, I love making art, I love Zentangles. It's an abstract form of meditative art. And I'm actually a part of a Zentangle group on Facebook. I am a former teacher. I love health and fitness, and I'm trying to think of what other groups I'm in. I think that pretty much covers like the broad spectrum of how I identify myself. But make those lists today and start getting into groups and start connecting with people, okay? So that's your call to action for today, and I would love to see your memory joggers and your hobbies / how you identify yourself lists in the comment section below, okay? So that's your call to action for today. Have a great day, everybody.